From childhood, we are taught a very specific equation: physical solitude equals loneliness. The common assumption is that if you are sitting alone, you are either unfriendly, awkward, or failing socially. However, studies of highly intelligent people reveal a strange contradiction. They often seek out isolation and thrive within it. This preference stems from a deliberate choice rather than a dislike of people or a lack of social skill. They simply find the quiet environment more productive. This suggests that our standard definition of social health is likely calibrated for only one type of brain, ignoring the needs of those with different neurological profiles. For these individuals, solitude provides a mandatory biological and cognitive space for their minds to operate at full capacity. A highly intelligent mind maintains a state of constant background processing. It relentlessly reflects on ideas, solves problems, and connects disparate information in ways that often go unnoticed by others. Standard social activity, especially small talk, registers as aggressive sensory noise. It interrupts these deep cognitive processes, forcing the brain to pivot away from complex work to handle low-value social data. This diagram illustrates cognitive load. Managing internal thoughts alongside chaotic external stimulation rapidly hits capacity, creating a measurable drain on mental energy. Solitude acts as a critical filter. It strips away the external noise, providing the quiet necessary to isolate the high-value intellectual signal. This reset allows the brain to organize fragmented thoughts and restore emotional balance. Under these mechanics, solitude functions as an essential psychological docking station, a dedicated space for internal system maintenance and recovery. Because their minds are so active, the quiet space that leads to boredom for most people is actually where these individuals feel most engaged. High IQ minds are intensely self-engaging. They turn internal reflection, reading, and learning into deeply stimulating activities that provide their own rewards. However, maintaining this level of internal processing requires significant energy. They must treat their remaining mental bandwidth as a finite, precious resource. Small talk offers a low return on that energy. Consequently, they prioritize high-yield activities like deep learning or complex conversations that offer a meaningful intellectual exchange. This need for bandwidth management dictates their social architecture. They tend to reject wide, shallow networks in favor of a heavily curated circle of close, trusted connections. Their social behavior is a strict resource allocation strategy. By prioritizing relationship quality over quantity, they aggressively protect their cognitive bandwidth for the things that matter most. These cognitive mechanics suggest we need to reevaluate the way we view solitude. The physical state of being alone is distinct from the emotional distress of being lonely. One is a choice of environment, the other is a lack of connection. The modern loner operates within a carefully curated environment, built specifically to foster intellectual growth and personal authenticity. While high IQ brains feel these pressures acutely, the principle of bandwidth management applies to everyone. Since cognitive energy is finite for every human, the strategy of protecting that energy becomes a vital tool for anyone facing social burnout. This justifies releasing the social guilt often attached to declining an invitation. Stepping away from social obligations to find quiet is a practical way to maintain mental health. Investing deeply in a few genuine connections provides more long-term value than the exhaustion of trying to please a crowd. Intentionally embracing the void of solitude is often the only way to strip away the noise of the world and finally hear your own mind.